you're too obsessed with the struggle. And what I mean is that you're too obsessed with identifying with the struggle. And something that I realize is that nowadays in the world, it's like you're not respected if you've made it or trying to make it and you don't come from a tough background or you don't have that struggle story. And that mindset especially exists within my community and within my people. It's like if you didn't come from the bottom, quote unquote the bottom, then you're not real, you're not valid. And it's mad because it's that very mindset that can hold you back. And that way of thinking exists so strongly to the point where you have people even forcing the struggle story, forcing the come up story. People who have had a very good upbringing, they want to force that hard background story that just doesn't exist. And the reason why trying to identify and embody the struggle holds you back is because when it comes to universal law, you get what you are. So if you are internalizing the struggle, the only thing you can attract is more struggle. And everybody seems to want to have that come up story. And everybody thinks that if you haven't had a super hard life, then you can't be successful, or they think that if you haven't worked extremely hard, then you can't be successful. And it's so mad because when you start studying the universe and you start studying life in general, it's that it's not even about working super hard and going through a tough struggle and a tough grind. That's a lie. It's about embodying a certain state. And the whole point is to elevate out of the struggle. So why are you identifying with the struggle so much? The whole point is to get out of this. The whole point is to elevate your mind to the point where you're no longer in the struggle. So the whole thing is that you don't have to embody and embrace the struggle. The whole point is to understand that yes, there is a struggle there, but it's about rising above, rising out of the struggle. And you can fast track your way out of it. It's not... The thing about life is that we've been taught that to make it, it has to be extremely hard. And that couldn't be further from the truth, because when you actually see people who are successful, a lot of these people actually don't work as hard as the average person. The average person is there slaving away, working 18 hours a day, whatever it may be. I could be lying there, but whatever it may be. And they're not making anywhere near the same amount of money as the person who's working for 3 hours a day. Let's just say that. And the whole thing is about the state that you're in. If you're in a state of struggle and a state of, oh, life's hard, and you're in a state of pain, you can only attract more of that. It's about the state you're in. The whole point is to elevate out of a certain state. It's about elevating your frequency to already having that which you want. And that can be done at any time. You don't have to do anything else. You don't need anybody to get into a certain state. You already have the answers within you. And it's so mad because literally when you're embodying that struggle story, like I said, the only thing you can attract more of is struggle. The whole point is to rise out of it. There's no benefit to embodying and embracing that within yourself. There is no benefit to it. So stop doing it. Life doesn't have to be super hard. And that's the maddest thing. Everybody thinks that life that you have to go through a madness, you have to do a madness to be successful, and it's not true. It's mad though, man. But that's a lie that we've been taught. And it's funny because you can actually have what you want right now. You can actually have your desired reality right now, because it starts within. As within, as without. That means as within yourself, the same will be in your reality. Once you embody what you want within, reality will then change, because reality is a mirror. You have to get there first internally before you can have what you want externally. So embodying that struggle does nothing for you. Embody what you want. Embody the life you want. Embody the frequency that you want. Because life is a game of frequencies. That is how the world works. The universe works in frequencies. So embody the frequency of which you want. How do you do that? Make sure your beliefs align with the life that you want. Make sure what you believe about yourself aligns with the life that you want. Make sure the actions you take daily align with the life that you want, because it's not all in the mind. It has to also be in action. You have to couple the mental work with the action in real life. Once you can do that, then your life will begin to change. So elevate above the struggle. There's no point in dwelling in it and embracing it and accepting it. That's the biggest one. Don't accept it, because the minute you accept it, that is all you can have. And a lot of people accept it. They think they're more real for accepting the struggle. There is no other way out of the struggle except for first elevating your inner state. That's the only way out. So don't embody the struggle. Embody the life and the frequency of that which you want. That is how you do it. It's the biggest lie we've been taught. And the struggle comes in so many different ways. You can be thinking, because I'm this color, that my life will be this way. I'm this gender, so my life will be this way. Because remember this, you make your own rules in life. The only thing true is what your subconscious mind believes to be true. So if you believe that because you're this color, you're this gender, that your life will be hard, then it will be. Because you first set your own rules for life. Everything comes after yourself. It's you first, then reality follows. So whatever you make for yourself, whatever rules you make for yourself, reality will just align with you. So you have to align with what you want, not with what you don't want. You don't want to be in the struggle. Nobody wants to be in the struggle. So you don't have to embrace it. You don't have to embody it. You don't have to do that. You can do what you want. There is no rules. The only rules are the rules that your subconscious mind makes. Because your subconscious mind is the womb of your reality. Everything first happens in the subconscious, then it happens in reality. So you can make your own rules. And when I say these things, I'm not saying that struggle does not exist. Of course there is struggle. There's a system in place that is created in such a way to create struggle. Like, yeah, we can see that. But with that being said, like I said before, the only way out of it is to elevate your inner state first. That's the only way. There is no other way. You have to first elevate your inner state if you want your outer state, your reality, to change. So elevate your inner state to the destiny and to the reality that you want. Whatever it is you want, embody that person now. The beliefs, the thoughts, the actions you take, everything has to align with the reality that you want. Don't identify with anything that takes your power away from you or takes you away from where you want to go, because you don't have to believe anything that doesn't empower you. Only believe things that empower you, especially when it comes to beliefs about yourself. Disassociate with anything that weakens you and only believe in things that empower you. Live a lifestyle that empowers you. That's what I'm trying to say. So stop identifying with the struggle and identify with the life that you want. It starts within first though. Embody the life and the reality that you want. Embody that person who lives the life that you want. Do that first, and then your reality will follow. Don't embody the struggle. Don't be obsessed with the struggle, because you do not need to struggle. You do not need to struggle to make it. That is the biggest lie we've been taught. You do not need to struggle to make it.